Okay, welcome back to the channel. This is Hyena Toku. This is really exciting. I'm not sure, but I think I've played like 12 hours of the game. I looked it up and I think to finish this game, they're saying it's 10 plus hours, but if I really want to finish it, it's like 30 hours, but I don't know if I want all the achievements. I just want to do the regular storyline, go from there. So let's find out if I'm even close to even finishing. Okay, so we're back to the case.
そちらのチェックは任せる。問題はさっきの停電がこの病院以外でも起きているかということか。
It's getting really good though.
外確認します。
Okay, go check outside. I'm concerned. It's dark. There's no power. When we went outside, we were greeted by a tragic sight. With its environmental hollow and the lights shut off, the city looked like ruins. Only the dim lights of emergency signals shined through the gray cityscape, and a screeching alarm shrilled through the air. Oh, what? Wow, there's like something going off. Yeah, Pops, what's going on?
各駅が閉鎖されていく。
The barrier is closing? What?
なんだと?
Yeah, I just said that, Tsurugi.
確かこの町は防衛戦。
What's going on?
有事には町全体が巨大なシェルターとなるよう設計されているんだったな。
Okay, what's going on?
待て。その機能を乗っ取られたということか。
Hacked. Oh yeah, I'm sure Alpha could do it easily. The dome that had once welcomed the blue skies was now covered with steel. Oh my goodness. I didn't know they could, like, do that with the city. I don't remember them doing that in the show.
閉じ込められた。俺たちだけじゃねえ。市民ごとだ。アルファ、あいつ何考えてやがる。
What's he doing? He's taking over everybody. He wants to make them happy, Tsurugi. Suddenly, from all the speakers around the city, a gentle, calming music could be heard. How did I know? Alpha's lullaby. Oh no, I don't want to go to sleep. I remembered that melody. It was a song that I always used to sing to Alpha. Even though he's not my brother or son or anything like that, I always cherished it. What? But come on. I thought you said Alpha was close to you. Alpha, he's not your son, but... Isn't he kind of like your son? Come on, you'll be denying it if he isn't.
この僕を信じ、従うかどうか。それが君たちに許された唯一の。
It is a pretty lullaby.
選択だ。
Am I gonna fall asleep with this? Right? Am I gonna fall asleep, Tsurugi? Of course it was him. I like the little lights in distance are blinking.
選択する者は幸いだ。君たちには永遠の幸せを授けよう。
Oh wow, no one's on the road.
服の中にある者は迎えに行く。そうでない者は自らの足で天国への門をくぐれ。
Where's the gate at? Where's the gate at, Alpha? We can't even see it.
そこには苦しみも悲しみもない。この僕が指し示す理想郷を
Is this like a VR thing?
たどり着けるだろう。
It has to be VR, right? Right?
14ゲートを目指せ。
Oh, gate A14?
ただ一つの道だ。
What?
だがその門は誰にでも開かれているわけではない。
Why? What happens if I'm not happy? Will I drop dead?
自ら不幸を望む者は天国にはいらない。地獄への死者が安らか
What?
に眠らせ
Oh my gosh, I was right. No way.
ゲートは明日の夜明けとともに閉じられる。その先へ到達できるのはただ幸せだけ。
What?
この僕を信じて進む者だけだ。
What? I don't get this. Then the broadcast cast was cut off. Well, I can't even say a sentence. Jinaza.
欠乏性脳梗塞のことだろうが、地獄への死者が安らかに眠らせてくれるだろうというの。
Hey, do I have estrus deficiency?
どういうことだ。
アルフ
I mean, I could.
苦痛も悲しみもない
In Alpha's mind, you're only happy if you have the estrus deficiency. Because of that, he might be trying to eliminate everyone else.
しようとしているのかもしれません
I had created Alpha. His personality was based off of Takuma, but his cognitive abilities were influenced by me. So even if you try to eliminate others, he'd show mercy. Oh, she based his personality off Tsurugi.
何人も許容できない。もしかして最初からほとんどの人を見捨てるつもりだった。
You just said that he wouldn't. But what if he does?
奴にとっちゃ患者だけが大事。いや、幸せな人間を作り出すのが大事なんだ。少ない成功例でもあれば、
Yeah, Kogami.
必要ないんだろう。
Just so you guys know, I just made an anime profiler on Shinya Kogami on my channel. So if you guys want to find out more info about him, go check it out.
なんだよそれ。勝手にあんな死んだも同然の状態を幸せだなんて決めつけた挙句に。
Yeah, that's right, Tsurugi. Man, Alpha's like you. He has your personality. So I don't know. He could do something. This was serious. If Alpha's end goal was to kill off the majority of the 40,000 civilians, then he'd become more of a threat than we ever thought possible. A mass murderer. But that's not anything that you haven't done, though. That meant the longer he was out there, the more people would die. We need to find him and fast.
とにかくアルファの捜査を続けましょう私たちは
Anyway, let's continue searching for Alpha. We have to help him as soon as possible.
そうですね。ところで A14 番ゲートって。
Yeah, what's gate 814? Where is it?
された住居区画への入り口だ。今の状態だと、各区画ごとに隔壁が閉じていってる。
But how do you get out?
そこには14ゲートを通るしか行く手段はねえだろうな。
I won't cut you off,
ア
Tsurugi.
ルファはそこにいる可能性が高い。以前ドローンに連れ去られたという市民もな。
Yeah?
よし。では、まずは A。
Yes, let's go. Let's go to gate 814.
緊急事態よ
What's going on?
からの森。
機材を復旧したら通報が来たのよ避難所でドローンが人間を襲ってるって
Oh, what?
なんだと。どういうことだ。
How? Let's go.
ちから人が来る。やべえ。
What? You can see him right there, Kagegori? I looked where Enforcer Kagegori was pointing at, and a man hobbled toward us, caked in blood, scared and out of breath.
大丈夫ですか。しっかりしてく
Are you okay? Oh my gosh, are we gonna like do anything? He fell to the ground and said the drones are killing people. Help us. Then he lost consciousness. What?
ドローンが地獄への死者ってことか。まずいぞギノ。放っておけば
This is bad.
市民が虐殺される。
からの森。すまないが、君は引き続きアルファの捜索に当たってくれ。
I love his music though.
俺たちは通報のあった避難所に向かう。
はいはい了解です
Understood. Soon after, screams could be heard from shelters in the administrative district. But not only from there, cries for help rang all throughout the city. What? Alpha, how long will you continue to make mistakes? How long will you make people suffer? How long? But I kept everything shut down within me for now. I don't know if this is the best music for this, but I headed toward the shelter that the man escaped from, only to witness corpses scattered throughout the city as I tried not to breathe in the stench of burnt flesh. What? What is going on? What? What is this guy doing? Yeah, what the heck?
避難所の中じゃ危険すぎてデコン
Decomposer.
となると物理的に対処するしかない。
I don't think your fists would do it. I know you're a good fighter though, Shinya.
そもそもデコンポーザーは3発しか使えん。これは
3 times.
おいた方がいいな。
So the decomposers going after us, or are we using them to help?
でやれってそれかドローン相手
Oh, I know. They're so
むちゃくちゃだろ
like archaic. But they could work.
でも何でもやるしかない。いいか。決して一人で対処するな。二人一組に分かれて行動する。常森は鴻上と、久我たちは。
Okay, sure. I'm gonna go with Saruji?
わかりました。
残り
Okay. That's fine with me.
今度は何だ。
Yeah, what now?
ドローンが
What is it?
侵入してるって通報があったわ。患者を連れ去ってそれを止めようとした市民を
What?
発砲したって。
What?
何だと。
Yeah, I just said that.
通報じゃんじゃんなってる。
What? Now there's like 40,000 people in the city.
じゃないってこと？
I thought it was only one place.
どこにだってドローンはあるんだ。
So he's using the drones.
何もかもドローン任せにしたツケがこんなところに回ってくるとはな。
Yeah. Whoa.
うわやべえこっち撃ってきた
Oh, that's shooting? Okay.
どうする。
I mean, I thought it got evaporated by like something.
まずい。
I'm like, it was like a white light, a flash of white light.
常森久我たち、剣鴻上は他の通報箇所にも。
Sure, I'll go with Saruji.
了解しました。
Understood. It'll probably be best for us to be together anyway. I nodded and I ran off with the others. The whole time I heard cries and screams. This is not good. When we reached the residential district, we were greeted with the same tragedy at the hospital and middle school shelters. Civilians were trying to run away from drones. Luckily, not all of them were killed. Some were shot with non-lethal weaponry and only lost consciousness. Oh, well, that's good. Then those civilians were carted off by the drones and most likely taken away, like the patients before them.
久我たち城、何ぼーっとしてんだ。
What? I'm dozing off. What?
すみません。
Sorry, something was bothering me. Okay?
事件に関わることか。
Kagami's with us? Oh, okay.
どうも。ドローン
That's probably good.
襲わないものを選別しているよう
Yeah, I feel like the drones are somehow selecting which civilians to kill. Having the estrus deficiency syndrome is not the only way they are being weeded out.
の区分が。
別の区分。そうか。
Oh, Hughes.
そうでしょう。彼にとって色相は幸
I'm afraid so. To him, the hue indicates their happiness. In this way, people who have corrupted hues are wishing for their own unhappiness. That doesn't make sense. Does he want unhappy people happy? That does not make sense to me.
色相が悪い人間には生きる資格なんてないっていうのかよ。
Really?
少しここにある遺体を見分させてください。アルファが優先して殺害する対象。
Excuse me, please let me inspect the bodies first. Once we confirm why Alpha is killing these targets, we'll know how to protect them. Yeah, I don't get it.
病院には俺たちが行く。剣、久我たちを頼んだ。
Yes, that's probably the best, but I think Ko should probably stay. But maybe this is just part of the game. I roamed around checking the bodies. After prying open their eyelids, I scanned their retinas with my wristcom, confirming their identities and hues.
剣執行官。気絶させられている人々を
Of course, Surgery, do not take the ones who are unconscious yet. I want to check them too. Well, I hope you would. Here they come. A wandering drone scanned the area, then put its sensor on an unconscious male civilian. Did the sensor just tag him? Hurrah! I don't know what that was. Oh, I think they shot at us again. And Forces Surgery leaped forward, tackling the drone. It lost its balance and collapsed into the floor. Oh, okay, he's tackling a drone. Okay.
緊急停止ボタンがあるはずです。
There should be an emergency shutdown button on its back. Press it.
了解
Roger. He smacked the drone's back and it finally stopped moving, but this brief moment of relief was short-lived as a swarm of engineering drones appeared. They probably detected us when the other drone scanned the area. All the drones pointed their lasers at us, flashing a red beam. Whoa. That's really getting my eyes. Enforcer Street, watch out!
俺が止めるあんたはその間にデコンポーザーを
Oh, okay, so Decomposer's on our side, thank goodness. Oh my, that's a humongous gun. Oh my gosh. Focusing on my breast, I aim my Dominator at one of the drones. In an instant, its parts shifted, transforming modes.
これでも撃ってろ
Take this! Enforcer Surgery picked up a potted plant off the ground and hurled it at the drones. They fired their lasers, incinerating the plant. What? Okay. I'm not sure if I can do that noise. Oh, whoa, whatever happened? That must be the decomposer. I'm assuming that decomposes things. I squeezed the trigger, firing the decomposer, and the drones were all hit, taking serious damage and fell to the ground with huge holes carved in them. Wow. Pretty powerful, but you only get 3 hits.
案外俺たちはいいコンビになれそうじゃねえか
Sure, Tsurugi, sure. A good team, of course. After a while, we had been inseparable since we were born. I knew his every move and what made him tick, but I could not tell him that. Oh no, you do like him, I think. Moreover, we could not be the same people we had been. Well, he doesn't even know who you are. Leave the small talk for later. For now, please keep an eye out for any suspicious activity. I'll continue checking the use of the unconscious civilians. Sure. I said the same thing. I used my hue checker, but I also pointed the Dominator at them, just in case. Okay. Crime coefficient is under 60. Oh, wow. That's weird. Just as I predicted, these people all have pure hues, but the hues of those who were killed were similar to latent criminals. Oh. But are they too... I guess they're too far gone?
潜在犯だけが殺されてるってことか
Only latent criminals. I don't know if Alpha can calculate the crime coefficient. It is likely that only latent criminals were attacked because he targeted those with poor hues.
同じじゃねえか
Yeah. Both latent criminals and people who suffer from poor hues have a low possibility of becoming estrus deficient. Thus, they have been killed.
ふざけるなよ
Stop joking. What? Why would I joke, Tsurugi?
そんなの不幸をまき散らしているだけじゃねえか
Yeah, I would think he'd try to make those people happy, right? How unforgivable. What he is doing cannot be accepted by the modern society as Sybil. It would only threaten it. Latent criminals are certainly regarded as threats to our society, which is why they are quarantined, but is only temporary. That is why rehab facilities exist. Another word I can't say. Oh, I'm assuming. But he should not be able to decide who lives and who does not. It's Sybil's job to judge and select the latent criminals. But we don't need 2 of them. Well, is Sybil really knowing either? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Could be a good idea. Possibly, at any rate, having another entity that mimics what Sybil does will only bring more chaos to society. Yes, chaos. I do agree. Above all, I understand one thing from these incidents involving Alpha. He could become rather useful to Sybil later as a model for a new administration for society. I am going to disagree with that. Also, how can happiness be decided from only one aspect? Even though he had caused all this suffering, Alpha taught me a very important thing. Reducing a person's stress would not increase their happiness. True. Oh no. You should probably tell Tsurugi. Huh? If she... Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Maybe you should tell him. I could feel his longing reach out to me, diving into the depths of my chest, and then I cleared my throat. What? What's gonna go on? Do you want to meet her? Of course I want to meet her. Okay. At that moment, I knew what had to be done, even if it was not the right choice. Otherwise, he would always chase after my shadow. That'd be terrible. I wanted him to forget the irregularity I was and find someone more normal, but did I have to reveal my true self in order to achieve that? I don't know. I think he's still kind of in love with you. Now, that would be selfish. Revealing my true identity might endanger him. It would end the same as rebelling against Alpha's distorted view of happiness. Then I hope you can. But first, let's solve this case as soon as possible. So then I can be a brain, and then I won't have to say anything. I understand her. Yeah, she doesn't want to say nothing. Kugatachi. Hi. Yes. I bit my lip, keeping everything inside. Following his wide back, I wish I could see it for just a bit longer. It sounds like she does like the guy, but who knows? I guess she wants to torture herself. Oh no, it's Kagami! He's like kicking somebody's butt. Investor Kagami's powerful kick smashed the medical drone's head. It seemed to malfunction as it dropped to the ground with a flurry of sparks. He must have like a leg of steel, foot of steel, right? Good work. How did I get here so fast? I got here like really fast. How's the situation over there? Or here? Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, we did too. It is what it is, but explained in the report, Alpha is targeting those with corrupted hues, so let's focus on protecting them. Let's go. Jinanza. I think that's how you say his name. Sure. No safe place. Really? True, however, we have to make them believe it's safe. So let's evacuate the civilians to the building that has taken the least damage. Well, there has to be some room they can't get into. Of course, that's a lot of people. Wow, these flashing lights. Messing up my eyes. Yeah, I guess he has them all. Whoa, that's a lot. I don't know. Okay. There is. Okay, HQ, I guess. It could be same. Inspector Genoza. Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh yeah. Okay, Kagami. Yep, it's true. I will butcher your name again and again, Genoza. I won't interrupt you though. I'll try not to. Okay, cool. Oh, the lights are on. What happened? Uh-oh. Are these all the happy people? Shepherd 1.
いいニュースと悪いニュースがあるんだけど、どっちを先に聞きたい？
Bad. Bad news.
さっさと話せ。
Spit it out.
かないわね。じゃあまずいいし。
Oh, why is it always good news first? Okay, reinforcements. The cyber warfare team at the PSB headquarters launched a full support task force to combat Alpha's hacking. As a result of their work, power was restored to the city. They were unsuccessful in their attempt to regain control of the drones, but they kept working on countermeasures and were actually able to shut down some of them.
ここまではいいニュースなんだけど。
Okay, that's good.
もったいぶらずに早く言え。ドローンは攻撃を続けてるんだ。
Oh, I haven't seen any white flashes.
本命のトラップが見つかったの。
What?
どういうこと？
Yeah.
この町の根幹部、メタンハイドレート採掘施設の加工システムに細工が施されていたの。
What? This is fake? What do you mean?
佐渡海上市は世界有数のメタンハイドレート採掘基地よ。爆発する飛散し大気圏を覆ってしまう。
Why? I thought there were happy people here.
最悪の場合、氷河期に突入する恐れがあるだろうな。
What?
ここまでに至らずとも、北陸地方のハイパーオーツは間違いなく全部。
Why would he want to do that?
攻撃から見て滅びるかもしれ
I
ん。
thought he wanted to make people happy.
タイムリミットは明日の夜明けか。
Maybe.
それまでにゲートをくぐったものは確かに幸せかもね。ストレス欠乏症で何も感じなくなれば立ち会わなくて済むんだろうから。
What? So they're all gonna die anyway? What?
シオン、
Oh man.
するべきことは何？
Yeah, that's something.
システムの権限を奪い返すしかないでしょうね。今本局の電子情報戦になって取り組んでるけど、そもそもアルファの居所がつかめ。
That's gonna be hard.
対ドローン作戦を停止する。
I think this person playing knows how to take him down, but she doesn't want to.
捜索を再開する。
待てよ、ギノザさん。救助
Ginoza.
人たちがまだまだいるんだぞ。
Yeah.
見捨てるって言うんですか？
What? What is going on?
全責任は俺が取る。我々の標的はアルファだ。奴を止めなければ、この国、いや、
What?
破滅する。
私は
I agree with Inspector Janaza. If we only focus on saving these in front of us, more lives will be lost. Such a choice is foolish.
それは愚かな選択です。
だからムザムザ殺されるの見てろってのかよ。助けに行っちゃいけねえのかよ。
I hope not.
諦めなさい。
Give up on them? Thinking like that will only cause more stress. Okay.
見捨てられる方の
That's pretty horrible.
見ろってんだよ。
I mean, honestly, I don't think if I am stressed out, I have I'm gonna go commit a crime.
攻めるなら俺を攻めろ。今は口論している場合ではない。一刻も早くアルファを探し出すぞ。
Okay. Even if it was not right, sacrifices need to be made. Once we stopped combating the drones, rescue reports came flooding in. But we ignored all of that and devoted ourselves to find Alpha in order to save more lives. We had to ignore those in front of us. It was a dilemma since the dawn of mankind. What? Everyone in Division 1 except for me seemed bothered by this. Inspector Janaza seemed the most affected, though. He made the decision. How precious to be able to sympathize. What? Oh my gosh. However, in order to prevent more casualties, this decision needed to be made. Deep down, I strongly believe that, and I wanted to tell him that he made the right choice. Wow.
シオン、ちょっと来て。
Man, I'm in awe. Okay.
何弥生、大当たり引いちゃった？
そうみたい。ホームセクレタリー AI 網の統括システムサーバー内に不審なデータ群がある。
Okay.
おそらくそれこそアルファの居場所でしょう。カラナモリ分析官、すぐに本部の。
Please contact them.
なるほどな。奴は家庭用のシステムに隠れてたってわけか。
Really?
やっこさんはこの町で生まれたホームセクレタリー。
Man, this person's really not telling anyone anything, is she? They're gonna be like, what? Can't you control them? Immediately, we received a report from headquarters confirming that the corrupted data and the server was a VR space constructed by Alpha. That was where he was hiding? Wow. At the same time, it was confirmed via street camera that the people who were taken away by the drones were still alive deep within gate A14. There's 2 sets of cyber warfare gear. In that case, I will pursue Alpha alone. Oh, I wonder why. I think it's too dangerous, but she knows why. You're not becoming a brain, Shinoza. I have my reasons. First and foremost, since we have located Alpha, we should utilize all our manpower to focus on rescuing the civilians. Yeah, I guess so. But what's gonna happen? I guess he's gonna plan on blowing it up still? Maybe Tsurugi should go too. Second, if there are 2 people, it might be difficult to deal with Alpha. In the event I fail, and only if, it is a good idea to have backup. And I think I'm the most suited to use the CAW. But if something happens, please let Inspector Sonomori finish where I left off. I was on the verge of facing Alpha, and tense as it was, I kept my composure. If I had a partner, I might end up endangering them once my true identity was revealed. Then you should take Tsurugi. He's not going to care. Whether it was Takuma or anyone else, I did not want to put their lives at risk. They were needed in society, after all. Okay, but she's probably still needed too. Genoza is really easy. That's why Ko ran all around all the time. Why do you need to do anything here, Pops?
Okay.
Do it. Try your best. Yush. Yeah, you should take him with you. It's probably a good idea. I think he remembers Alpha. I think he'd be a good person to take. No, never. What? I think she's so mean. She's so mean. Oh no. Escort to settle with him? What did he do? Well, I mean, yeah, he's done a lot, but I thought you really liked the guy. He was like a son. Was he seeing that as Alpha's father? Once again, a tender feeling warmed my chest, but I shook free from it. Please, save the people of your hometown. That's what you should do. There are many people waiting for their savior. I shuffled him back, severing his wide back that had been protecting me until now. Go and force Tsurugi. It's an order. Save as many of the civilians of Sado Marine City as you can. This music makes me really get into this. He's not liking it too much. He turned away and left with the other members of Division 1. Once I could no longer hear his footsteps, I grabbed the cyber warfare equipment. Takuma, you don't have to be responsible for anything. Only I'm to blame. The sin of creating Alpha is the sin only a mother like me can fix. But he was your, friend. A good friend. That is why I decided to shoulder this alone. Farewell, Tsurugi. Aww. Let's begin preparations.
Okay. この電子戦装備はね、プログラムの操作を簡略しスムーズに行えるよう VR 空間でプログラムそのものを
Oh man, it's like a CT scanner or something.
フルダイブ型の VR ゲームのように
Just like a full dive virtual reality game, I would be able to use real-life weapons such as guns and swords rendered by this program.
そういうこと
What?
デバイスに相手のクラッキングや構成防壁から身を守るシールド逆に相手のセキュリティ
Really? There's like a Dominator?
ミネーターが標準装備されてるわ
了解です
Understood. I never played anything like this. But before, Tacoma had been fond of VR games, of course. As I remember being by his side, a comforting no, now was not the time. I shook my head. Nothing. I'll be counting on you for support. Oh man, she really likes that guy. Maybe even loves him. She should say something before it's too late. I understand. After I reached the VR space, I informed an analyst, Karen Nomori, that we decided to end our communication in case of hacking. But it was only to protect her. She handed me a VR visor and it looked outdated compared to standard models. Once I put this on, I would actually be alone. I inhaled deeply, then put it on.
Nadeshiko-chan, 준비 wa ii?
I'm the worst of VR in real life. I get pretty motion sick with it. Yes, I am. Off I go. But hey, maybe the future ones won't be so bad. A switch was flipped on, and then my consciousness was brought to the VR space, toward the world where Alpha awaited. What's going to happen? Oh my gosh. Kind of looks like Attack on Titan or something. A city spread out before my eyes. When I was young, I had read Alpha stories from a hollow picture book that had a fantastical city, much like the one I gazed at now. In this city of stone, gigantic towers, and a castle lined the skyline. Despite its archaic view, I knew it was Sato Marine City. The CAW visualized this cyberspace, so technically I was against the servers of Sato Marine City. The hospital server was a gigantic tower itself. That's where I stood. How nostalgic, Alpha. We're back in the city where you taught me so much. And I raised you. Wow, he was raised in a VR city? Since I never understood how people felt, I collected tales from all periods and cultures, archiving them in Alpha's hard drive, like a mother reading a book to her child. What Alpha had done for me, I returned in a way I only could. I wondered if this setting was his memories and feelings being visualized in the VR space. Oh no, I'm getting a phone call.
Hi, Nadeshiko-chan. 聞こえてる?
Oh, I thought it was Alpha there for a minute. Yes, I can.
じゃあマップデータ送るわね。本局の電子情報戦チームが突き止めたアルファの居所よ。
Thank you. I compared the map to the city lying before me. Alpha was hiding in the apartment where I used to live. Getting there would be easy. Oh, so she's been here probably already a lot, so.
割り込まれる隙はできる限り減らしたいし、何よりかなりの妨害プログラムが設置され。
If she listens, she's probably gonna know who she is. Roger. After our convo was terminated, a swarm of dragon-like drones spread out their steel wings, flying down toward me. They shot out bursts of flames from their jagged mouths. What? I narrowly dodged their fire shots and ran toward the shadow of a nearby building. My body felt lighter since I was nothing but data operating at high speeds. My brainwaves are directly connected, so anything I visualize would be projected here. But in the same way, any damage I take here will take a toll on my brain. Oh wow. It's kind of like SAO. If that was the case, I will not risk taking any damage. There's no room for the past. Oh wow. I focused visualizing the Dominator, and a crimson-colored gun appeared in my hands. I gripped it and aimed at the dragons. Oh, this is a decomposer, but it's red. Boom! A high-speed bullet burst through the dragon's abdomen, and it fell from the sky. Alpha, I'm coming. Just you wait. I passed the main street quickly, as if I had grown feathers. Then I proceeded to take the shortest route. I only checked the map to keep myself aware of enemy locations and any traps. But I knew my hometown well and already had the shortest distance to my home in mind. Oh wow, that's pretty cool that she raised him there. However, as I approached a crossroad, the map became filled with bright red icons. What's that beep? What? An alarm blared. He knew I was here. Countless monsters emerged from the ground. Why would he attack her? A small group of enemies also appeared in the sky. The monsters in the ground took the shape of goblins and orcs and rushing at me with axes and hatchets. Oh my gosh, it's like a D&D game now. I parried their attacks with my shield and blasted them with my decomposer. Tiny birds popped up, blocking some of the attacks. That had to be Analyst Koronamori's doing. Oh well. The monsters I hit shattered into red polygonal fragments and disappeared. This is interesting. The Trap Defender program is activated, so does that mean that Alpha's abilities surpassed our expectations? Well, doesn't he know who you are? Or perhaps he managed to evolve on his own after I installed his emotional program. Alpha was an irregularity, and even Sybil probably had not analyzed the whole of him. Who knows what he'll do next if I don't get to him? First off, I need to overcome the situation before me. I cannot lose to this horde of monsters, or else my brain would fry. Analyst Kiranamori, please support me from the rear. I remain calm, tossing a stun grenade. It was a delete bomb. Once impact was made, it released an enormous amount of light and sound that would eliminate any data attached. It was a double-edged sword. But it offered a tremendous power and wiped out all the monsters, not to mention all the residential buildings in the area as well. This relief was short-lived. A scatter of fire shots rained down on me, and I barely dodged them. This was bad. I couldn't guard myself from the flames with only a shield. Oh no. But suddenly a missile shot across the sky, blowing up the dragon's head, and it instantly shattered into a sea of crimson polygons. From the corner of my eye, a message popped up. Are you okay? Thank goodness for Analyst Koronamori. Thank you, that really helped. As his words left my mouth, they emerged as characters in the VR space, where they'd be transmitted to her monitor. The map was updated, which revealed trap locations in gold. No more surprises and no more room for error. I would not expect anything less from you, Analyst Koronamori. Well, she is pretty good at that stuff. However, my communication was cut off. It seemed that Alpha detected her account and subsequently terminated the connection. This is bad. I have to hurry. The others are probably worrying now, thinking something happened to me. I need to find Alpha and fast. If not, Inspector Nadeshiko would be forced to come in. Fortunately, the map was updated, and all I had to do now was choose the most efficient route and proceed accordingly. Alpha, I'm coming now, where it all started. With every step I took, my brain data updated, and my processing speed shot up as if I were being drawn in by Alpha. I navigated through the maze-like dummy data of the virtual city, avoiding traps and monsters alike. After I passed them... Oh, wow. There's a castle gate. I arrived at a castle with a giant door. It had a Goda knob, which I felt I had seen before. Ah, that was right. It was the same one from my room where I was a child. What? Oh my gosh. She was like raised in VR. I knew the magic words. The words needed to unlock the Pandora's box of my lost memories. Alpha. Happiness partner? Oh my gosh. That's like really good English. Alpha, my partner in fulfilling everyone's happiness. As if responding to my call, the door slowly creaked open. Oh, wow. I opened the door and was greeted by my childhood room. It was a place where I had spent a lot of time with Alpha. Once I stepped inside, the door shut and the data link with Analyst Koronamori was terminated. And Alpha turned around, facing me. I wonder if he knows who she is.
Kugatachi, どうしてここに来たんだ?
I don't think he knows who you are yet. He glared at me as series of numbers flashed across his eyes, those red eyes burning like fire. Oh, he doesn't know. Suddenly, dark red spheres materialized. Their colors remind me of the AI secretary's monitor as well as Alpha's eyes. Those glaring red eyes, charging right at me. I spread my arms open, welcoming my child. Well, I thought you said he wasn't your son. Come on. Wait, hear me out. I'm here for you, Alpha.
どういう意味だ君たちは今まで散々僕のしてきたことを邪魔したじゃないか
Well, this would be hard because you do have to stop him, but you also don't want to. Yeah, that's right. I had to be Nadeshiko Kugatachi of the PSB.
僕はただ人間を幸せにしようとしてるだけだ望まれるままに色相の濁ることのない幸福な世界を僕は作りたいだけなんだよ
That's gonna be impossible to do.
だって色相がクリアなのが幸福で色相が濁ることは悪だ悪を排除し善なる人間の
I can understand what he's getting at, though.
僕は生み出されたんだ
He shouted as if raising his voice would persuade me. I nodded but rejected everything he had said, and after all, I was the one who passed this on to Alpha.
私はあなたのその考えを否定しないわ。社会には幸福の指標があり、最大多数の
I do not deny your beliefs. In order to maximize the number of people who could attain happiness, the system utilizes an indicator that measures happiness in society. Alpha gazed at me without uttering a word. I watched those eyes of his, those calculative eyes, which reminded me of Sybil as he measured the truth in what I said.
そこから外れ
I don't think it reminds me of Sybil. I think we should stay away from that line of thought and eliminate people who threaten society instead. That is why we have a system that determines latent criminals.
君は一体僕に何を求めているのクガたち確かに君と僕とは近い思想を有している
He stared at me. I just cut him off with a curious look in his eyes. I smiled and reached out for his hands. I told you already. I've come for you, Alpha, in order to maximize happiness in our society. You are needed.
あなたが必要なの。
クガたち君は
What?
誰なんだ
I hope she tells him.
確かに君は今までの僕の邪魔をしてきたクガたちじゃないあの頃よりずっと澄み切った宝石みたいな色相
Sad. Alpha raised his head and shook it violently.
わからないその色相は知ってる僕は君の心の色を知ってる
Are you gonna tell him?
わからないクガたち誰なんだ、君は一体誰
I really want to say the top one. I'm gonna do the top one.
私はあなたの母よ。
I am your mother, Alpha. I created
あ
you.
なたは私が作ったの。
お母さんあなたが僕嘘本当に
I grabbed Alpha's hands, and they were so warm as Takamas had felt back in the day.
僕はこの手を知ってるよ
Oh.
少し冷たい
ええ。
Do you remember now when you ran out of power? Your tactile device would always touch my hand just like it now is now. Do you remember that lullaby you taught me? Oh, he taught you a lullaby?
そして二人で歌った子守歌。
覚えてる覚えてる
Oh. We started humming a melody together, and as our voices harmonized, doors and drawers all throughout the room began to open, and a warm light flowed into Alpha. Oh.
思い出したよそうだ
Oh.
お母さんの色だった。でもどうして顔が違うの？どうして突然僕の前からいなくなっちゃったの？
Oh.
ごめんなさい。
Sorry, I could not stay by your side. There were many things going on at the time. That has to be really sad and hard to do. I wonder who wiped her memories away, though. Sybil? I held into Alpha, cradling him in my arms, and spoke softly. I told him everything about euthanizing those patients, being captured, and then being chosen by Sybil. Yeah, they did. That's why I wasn't able to say goodbye. In your case, I never knew you were about to be eliminated. I'm truly sorry.
本当にごめんなさい。
いいんだ。
No.
僕ずっと怖かったんだ。ねえお母さん、僕がいらない子だから捨てたんじゃないんだよね。
違うわ。そんなこと。
No, I would never do that. Even if I did not make it, I always believed that you would surely make everyone happy.
よかった。だってかなえがそうだったから。僕が思い通りの子供じゃないから捨てられ
Oh,
た。
wow. He's pretty real for being AI.
考えるだけであちこちにいっぱいノイズが走って。
Reminds me of Battlestar Galactica. I love that show.
ごめんね。一人で寂しかったでしょ。
I'm sorry. It must have been lonely, right?
寂しい。
Yeah, I bet.
あ、
Oh.
そうだ。あの気持ち分かったよ。寂しかった。
Just one person in your life makes a difference.
寂しかったよ。
You don't have to have tens of friends, but just one person that cares for you is all you really need. I gently stroked off his hair as he cried in my arms, just like a human child. He was so human-like that I felt compelled to hold him. Oh.
あなた
Yes, you've done well. You made many mistakes, but I noticed how hard you've been trying.
頑張っていたことは見ていたわ。
お母さん、本当に僕が必要？
Oh.
いらない子じゃない？
あなた
Yes, you are needed, Alpha. Let's make everyone happy, okay?
みんなを幸せにしましょう。
いいの？公安局に邪魔されない？
Yeah, but they don't really know what's going on.
今のやり方ではダメだ。
Yes, after all, you have committed unforgivable crimes. As a result, many people have died and even more people have become miserable.
人が不幸になってしまう。
That's not what I wished for.
私の望みじゃない。
そっか。ごめんなさい。僕。
I guess he tried to do his best.
ちゃんとして。
Maybe he didn't realize what he did was wrong.
いいのよ。
It's fine. You can atone for your mistakes and you can help create an even better society. So do you want to be a part of Sybil with me and protect humanity?
私と共にシビラの中で人類を見守りましょう。
見守る。お母さんと一緒に。
Aww. That's sad.
そうよ。もう
Yes,
ずっと一緒よ。
we will be together forever. I love you, Alpha. You are my happiness in my life.
幸せそのものなのよ。
お母さん。だったら僕の幸せはお母さんだ。
Aww, this makes me want to cry.
さあ行きましょう。
Then let's go, Alpha. We will remove all the sorrow and replace it with happiness. After this is what we were born to do. Oh, I messed it up. Oh. Alpha held me tightly and I held him back. I would not let go of him again. He was my happiness, my silver of hope. I would never be alone if he was with me. The loneliness of being without Tsurugi, I understood that now, and I could actually feel the empty space within me. The only thing that could make me whole again was Alpha. Soon would be a piece of happiness within the Sybil system and continue to offer happiness for eternity. After all, that was what we should do, what we needed to do. I transferred Alpha's data into the CAW's hard drive and returned to the real world. Oh my gosh, it's so sad. That's so sad. I'm sad.
なでしこちゃん、お帰りなさい。
I wonder if this is gonna have a happy ending.
ご心配をおかけしました。無事、アルファのデータを保護、回収してきました。
Oh, sorry to worry you. I was able to successfully retrieve Alpha's data.
少し前に急に都市内のコントロールがこっちに戻ったから、きっとうまくやってくれたんだって思う。
You guys did well. Oh my gosh, what do you mean? Who else is helping me? How about the drones?
そっちも本部の電子情報戦チームと協力して緊急停止させた。
Oh, who's the call from?
言ってる間にギノザ君から連絡ね。
Shinoza? Okay.
はい、こちらラボ。トラトラトラ、我作戦に成功せり。
Mm-hmm. Oh, here's a call.
だいたい実際に言ったのは。
Uh-oh, what happened?
だが、その様子だと、無事アルファを回収できたようだな。
Well, yeah, she did help.
メタンハイドレート爆破の。
Korinamori did help.
なでしこちゃん様々ね。
Well, yeah, nothing's gonna happen now.
なすべきことをなしたまでです。ギノザ監視官、そちらの状況は
？Oh wow, how's the situation on your end? Oh my gosh, I just skipped my line. Oh no, I'm just like so into this story now.
撤収はそれを沈めてからだな。
わかりました。
I understand that medical drones could, well, I guess we should suspend the use of drones indefinitely.
ドローンの使用を差し控えた方がいいですね。
Oh yeah, I guess they did kill people.
今市民は
But they are machines.
恐怖感がある。安全になったと理解していても、ドローンを見れば。
Yeah, that's true. That's not good.
了解です。
Roger, then I'll be on my way.
大丈夫か？君は今戻ったばかりだろう。無理はするな。
No, actually, I feel like I can do anything right now. I'm perfectly fine. Good talk, Shinoza. Good talk. After all, there was no need to think twice about what needed to be done. I was Honao and accepted everything that was given to me. Since that incident, after all our efforts, the city returned to its peaceful state. However, the areas that suffered the highest casualties were said to be annexed, and the civilians decided that the would eventually immigrate. A majority, sorry. Once the environmental hollow of the city was restored, the traces of the chaos would no longer be seen, like it was really a bad dream.
これで本当にあの町ともお別れか。
Maybe?
なんだかんだで結構長い付き合いだったよね。
Yeah, I guess so.
自分の布団で眠れると思うとほっとするわね。
Yeah. Me too.
やっぱり自分
I love my bed.
ですよね。
なになに。国木とあかねちゃんは枕変わると眠れないタイプ。
I mean, I could. I have no problem with that. But your bed is probably the best bed.
何を言い出すかい。
知ってますよ。ギノさんが仮眠室に自分の枕を持ち込んでるって。
What? We're talking about pillows.
黙れ。プライバシーの侵害だ。
It could be. Yes. Pops. He's like laughing at him. Yeah, Saruchi. Yeah. What's gonna go on with him, poor guy?
これで故郷も見納めだと思うかな。
Oh. Sergi had been gazing outside the window, not making a sound.
この立ち上ありがとうな。あの時。
Oh, that's so sad. Oh my goodness, that's sad. Huh? Yeah, you. I did not expect him to say that. I thought he would resent me.
俺が言ったから救えた命ってのはやっぱりあったからさ。でもアルファは俺が行かなくてもあんたがちゃんと回収してきた。
Oh, poor guy. She looks kind of worried though. Look at her face.
あの時はあれで正解だったんだ。あんたが背中を押してくれたから俺は守ることができた。
Oh, I wonder if he knows now. Without thinking, I slid my hand in my pocket and clutched Alpha's memory stick, then smiled. Well, it seemed we were different all along. I couldn't keep looking at his bright smile, so I turned my back toward him. Oh my. We must do what we are supposed to do after all. Oh man, I can't believe that. Man, I was expecting something else between these guys. I kept my back turned to him without replying, and I looked out the opposite window from him. But I did not sit beside him. Oh, horrible. Certainly we were looking at the same thing, but from different places. Oh, wow. Maybe she doesn't want to get close to him because she knows she's going to be a brain now. With Alpha in my pocket, I would go. Who was it that wrote that the gate to heaven is narrow? But when I go through, I won't be alone anymore. That would do. It would be perfectly fine. What? Oh, she's talking about being a brain. Please wait for me, Sybil. Now I will pass through the narrow gate and become immortal, so I can be beside you. Maybe she's just doing it for Alpha, but I don't know. A few hours later. Yeah, I've returned.
お帰りなさい、姫川ゆかり。うまくいったようで何よりです。
Now you will be a brain. You selected me because you knew that I could do it, right?
もちろんです。あなたにはアルファ回収を可能とする能力とモチベーションがありました。必然、そう望まれていたのですね。
Yeah, well, we're either wanted or we're not. Alpha and I will both join you to lead and protect this society.
あなたとアルファの誕生は偶然であり、イレギュラーです。けれど、私たちが社会を運営し、人々を導いていくためには、あなた方のような存在は、
This is what people...
それを
Are they going to finish?
運命と呼ぶのかもしれない。
This is what people call fate, I suppose. I forced out a smile and pulled out the memory stick from my breast pocket. Within it, Alpha lied sound asleep. Very well. If that's what the world asks of me, then I will do what I must. Alpha and I, parent and child, will both become one with you. Wow, this is sad. Akane never did this, did she? Oh, I might be saying spoilers. Let's not talk about it. I don't know. Do you think they're gonna do something to her? Like backstab her? Tell me in the comments. Wow. I understand. I will eagerly wait for that day. A single glass unit glided right in front of me, an empty box without a brain. I placed Alpha's memory stick in it. I don't know if this is a good idea. Lowering it down tenderly as if I were putting my baby in his cradle. What? How does she become a brain? Once again, I followed Sybil's voice to the operation lab. I glanced back and a light flickered in the unit that Alpha was in, as if he were saying he was waiting for me. Oh my gosh, this is sad. Oh my gosh. What is this? What is this? I'm going now, Alpha. Oh, of course he cannot tell me to have a good trip, but the light blinked again as if to reply. Wow.
いつもの儀式かい、姫川くん。いや、今は久我たちくんかな。
What?
どちらでも構わないわ。
Either is fine. It's like how you were both Joshu Kasa and Kasabara Fujima at the same time. What? How can you be okay with that? I gained multiple identities, the face of Sybil and of the officials of the Ministry of Welfare. Even the PSP's chief Kasai, who stood in front of me, was also one of them. And today, my role was Ministry of Welfare.
今日は君がその擬態を使用する手番だったか。
What? Yes, since the Silver Project has just started up again, human counselors and therapists can cloud the hues of the healthcare staff. What? Are you serious?
それを解消するために自我を持った AI にカウンセラーやセラピストの能力を持たせるか。うまくいくといいがね。
It will. They are the siblings of this child, after all. With my hands preset to the same body temperature of Yakori Himakawa's, I caressed the glass unit that Alpha was in. Well, this child and I came here in order to make everyone happy, and fulfill our purpose in life, do what we must.
君と話していると、時折君自身も誰かを幸せにすることをプログラミングされた AI なんじゃないかという気になるよ。
Really? That would be interesting.
そう。
Really? But is an AI not the same as a human? After all, human programs AI life, instructing them to do what is needed. In return, humans are always told what to do. True. That happens today, right?
僕たちシビラによってね。
だから私は導き続けるわ。
That's why I'll continue to lead them on the right path. Then everyone can reach their happiness without even a pebble getting in their way. Really?
やれやれ。まるで過保護な母親のようだ。
It is only because I love them, and I do not want them to suffer. I've always believed that, but by becoming one with you, my resolve has only become stronger. Sorrow, confusion, suffering, but also joy and bliss. People experience these with their hearts, which I did not possess, but that did not mean I cannot love them. Growing up, I'd always been envious of Takuma, and not only him, but everyone else. I even envied all the people I met when I was Nadeshiko Kugatachi. I was still unable to learn why people let their emotions affect their hues and lives, but they always tried their best, and that was what made them so precious to me. I love Tsurugi and everyone else living in the world. That's why I will. One day, I will rid this world of all suffering, but not in the same way that Alpha tried and failed out before. Oh, wow. I don't know if that's gonna really work. Yeah, I agree. Oh, it will be definitely possible someday. After all, we are the civil system, a perfect and complete existence. Maybe in heaven, right? That's about all. Alpha seemed to be having a dream, and quite a delightful one, as he lied in the cradle within his mother's soft arms. Good boy, Alpha. You have worked so hard. Well, I guess he's happy. I'm kind of upset, though. I really don't like this ending. That's right, and let's continue working hard. The two of us will make everyone happy, Alpha. This could be the end, I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. He did his best. Wow. Wow, if this is any... Oh my gosh, it's ending. We did it! We made it through mandatory happiness. It's probably not the, ending I want. I love this music, though. So... Yes, we did it! I'll be honest with you guys, I really... I like the game, but I'm really disappointed in the ending. I just really thought she would have told Tsurugi the truth and said who she was. With all the answers that I did with the game, like, I thought that would have happened. They would have gotten together, and I was trying to ship them because they knew each other before. But I guess true love doesn't really happen like that, I guess, in animes. But I'm really, again, disappointed in, like, why she gave Alpha to Sybil. I thought she would have just, like, kept him maybe to herself. And they lived together, you know, as a family. And then, you know, she didn't go become a brain or something. But, again, this is not my ending. Not the way I would write it, but... I mean, I guess we're gonna have to accept the way it is, even though I'm disappointed. But thank you for joining me all these times. There are very few people that watched me. Hopefully in the future we'll get more people to watch, but it's a great storyline. Whoever records it, puts it out, definitely watch. And thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thank you for hanging out. This is Hayana Toku. Until next time, see you later. Bye. Maybe we'll see an ending. Oh, that was gonna be the end. It's almost there. Let's see if there's like a secret thing at the end, you know? Sometimes movies have that, like a little, I don't know, tidbit or a little piece that they have at the very end of the film or game or whatever. We'll see. Anything? Let's see. Who knows? Will they tell me what kind of ending I got? True end. You have reached your eternal cradle ending. Okay, true end. Is that good? I don't know. What is true end? I'll have to research that and see. I don't know. Well, it was worth waiting to the end to see what type of ending I got. What is true end? True end. It just stopped there. Oh, let's see. Anything? Oh, it went to the... It went to the screen. Okay, well. All right. Anyway, thanks for joining me again. Take care, guys. Till next time. Bye.